recent report shows that teachers in Pennsylvania are leaving the classroom and the field of education faster than ever before. But a program through Pittsburgh Public Schools and the Pittsburgh Foundation is trying to get more students of color in the teaching profession. Joining me now to talk about the Genius, Joy, and Love Academy is Dr. April Warren Grice, Sienna Crosby, Emmanuel Myers, and Asia Broughton. Thank you all for coming in today.
Thank you.
And I love what you said about the students here. They are called Genius Scholars.
Indeed.
I love this. So tell me more about the program and what inspired you to offer it.
Yes, so the program was inspired and designed, created by Dr. Valerie Kinlock, who's the dean at the School of Education at University of Pittsburgh. And the purpose of the program is really to encourage black students to become teachers, to explore that, that field as a teaching career, as well as just explore the opportunity to build on the black teaching legacy.
And how is this helping the teacher shortage? Because we know that there's a huge issue here in Pennsylvania.
Definitely, we're trying to attract, retain, and sustain black educators because, as you mentioned, teachers are leaving at an astronomical rate. And so if we can get teachers, first of all, thinking about the field itself, but also thinking about really sustaining them. How do we keep them there? So this program really encourages students to think about how do we tap into each student's joy, each student's genius, right? Yeah. And the love. And if we can help those future educators think about that before they get into the classroom, that will help to sustain them.
Yeah. Because we all have that favorite class. We all have that passion, and you can help to help kids find that too.
Definitely.
Sienna, tell me more about your involvement with the program.
So in the program, I'm the resident teacher. So I'm actually a relatively new teacher myself. So I'm actually taking on a second grade math position at Propel Homestead this year.
Congratulations.
Thank you. So I'm the resident teacher, and my goal is to co-lead with April and just kind of encourage the students, lead the discussion. I participated in a play session with them last week, and they loved it. We played games and had them really thinking about exploring play and the benefits and why it's important to integrate it in your classroom. So I kind of help push on the discussion, help them. If they need help getting to Pitt one day, I make sure that I get that done. And
so with your position here and helping these students, did you go through the program yourself, or would you have liked to, knowing that it exists now?
I would have loved to go through this program. So this is the second year. I graduated with my master's degree in 2022. So I had actually did a session with them last year, and I told Dean Kinlock, I was like, I would love to be more involved. I wish I had this when I was going into teaching. I think it would have really transformed me. I've been seeing just how impacted these students are just in the first week. And I'm even me, I'm learning still, just as a new teacher. So listening to them talk this morning, I was just these kids are inspiring me. And so I really would have wished to have been in that.
Isn't that so great? If they're inspiring you, think about what they're gonna do for kids one day in the classroom.
Yes.
And so I wanna talk to our Genius Scholars back here, Emmanuel and Asia. What have you guys experienced so far in the program?
What I've experienced so far is basically building a connection because I would think as a black educator, I would be here alone and I'll be the only black teacher in the school, but seeing that there's other people that looks like me in the program that I'm able to talk to when I'm feeling stressed or don't know what's going on, it's really helpful.
And that's really big too for students too, right? To have that so that they see someone like them who's teaching their class, right?
Definitely.
Emmanuel, what is, we just saw a picture of you on the screen, so talk to us about the program for you.
I feel like for me, it's great because my main focus is personal development. So being able to be a teacher, I can really thrive with that. Even though I'm still trying to find my comfort zone as far as being up on stages and talking like this, it's a great opportunity that they can provide for me, especially like this. Right now, I'm just flowing.
Oh,
yeah, I'm ready to thrive.
And you're a student where? What year?
I go to Wingsburg. I'm a sophomore at Wingsburg University.
And do you know what area of focus you want to get into?
I want to go back and I want to start focusing on history.
Oh, great.
But if all I do goes right, I'd rather just be an educator because the educator is broad, and that's what they showed me. Education is broad. You can teach them outside of the curriculum and make sure that their interest is getting heard. So that's why I want to focus on development and be an educator, not just a teacher.
Thank you so much, Emmanuel. And Asia, do you know what you want to focus on?
I'm focusing more on math and environmental science. I had an environmental science teacher who didn't just make it a science class about plants, but he made it more into social justice and talking about things that happens in the community because of systemic racism and how I can change that with environmental science. And I know as an educator, I can teach kids that as well and teach them even how to go beyond that.
Beautiful. And Dr. Warren Grice, where do you hope to see this program go in the future? How can people get involved in it if they're watching this and they're thinking, oh, this would be great for my son or daughter?
Definitely. So where do we hope it to go? we think that this should be a national movement. Like, if you think about like a summer camp, every kid loves summer camp.
Right.
This is kind of like a summer camp. And so if we had more summer camps for teacher development for students that wanted to be teachers, this would be the opportunity that would really give them that opportunity to have fun while learning. Like, I mean, just tricking them into learning, right? And so if folks want to get involved, if folks want to donate, if folks want to support the program, then I think they can contact myself or Dean Kinlock, and Dean Kinlock at the University of Pittsburgh, or myself, and just by email.
That's great. And we're going to have more information on it too on our website. But thank you all for coming in and sharing your own experiences and for the program too.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
We'll be right back after the break.